Hello! Oh, of course my phone's on low battery. Hello, everyone! What a way to start off a Kid Up in Chat video. Welcome to Dining with Diamonds. My name is Em, and welcome to the very first Kid Up and Chat here on this channel. Now, if you don't know what kidding up is the process of taking the drills or the diamonds out of the plastic that they are in and moving them into a simpler storage unit and labeling them and all that fun stuff. Today we are kidding up the old shoe house from Diamond Art Club by Dominic Davison. This is another large painting. It is 105 centimeters by 70 centimeters and a square, but it's got 3 ABs and 57 colors. Oh boy. Okay, so it has been a long time since I have sat down and done one of these. It's had to have been well over a month now. It's just so hard for me to find time to sit down and film like half-hour, 45-minute videos as opposed to like my 15-minute, 20-minute video unboxings. Just because this month has been crazy. I have been running around stupid busy and still somehow have time to diamond paint and do other things, but can't seem to find the time to do one of these. But now we're sitting down and doing one. So hi, how are you all doing? If you are new here, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay, and if you like what you see today, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos all the time. I don't have a schedule, but I'm always posting something at some point. So there'll always be a video at some point. Okay, so what do I even want to start with? Yes, so I'm kitting up this canvas for 2 events, the Happy Drill event and Travel with Diamonds. I thought this was perfect for both. I originally was just doing this for Happy Drill, and then I heard about Travel with Diamonds and I was like, oh my gosh, this canvas would be perfect for that. Because wouldn't you want to visit here? I would love to stay in that old shoe house. I'm just saying, I would love to do that. Or the castle in the background. I would love to stay there too. So, oh my gosh, you guys, it's been so crazy. It's been such a crazy month. So much has happened. We'll get into everything. I've got a lot of updating you guys on life stuff. You all don't know me well enough yet. I don't have a huge, platform on YouTube, so you all don't really know me. So yeah, but we'll talk about what's been going on in my life. But a little bit more details about this painting. I'm kitting up using the Tic Tac container storage system. I did purchase another Elizabeth Ward set off of Amazon probably 3 days ago, but I didn't realize it wasn't Prime. So that won't get to me until the end of this week, and I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do that. I need to kit up this painting now. Also, just a little disclaimer, the noise you're hearing is the air conditioner, the fan in the air conditioner. It goes on and off. It might stop at some point, it might not. It might come back on and stop again and come on, so I'm sorry about that. It might be annoying, but that's what it is. Oh, there goes the painting. So, okay, I'm gonna start doing this. I also want to show you guys how I kit up a larger painting, because I feel like these types of paintings can be really intimidating with all these colors. I'm sorry, I'm gonna open these bags. It might be annoying, so I'm gonna put a cut here in case you don't like the sound of the crinkly bags. So, hi, welcome back. I just took the bags out of the plastic sheath they were in. If you are interested, I actually unboxed this kit over on my Instagram, which is linked in the description below. You can find it under the IGTV videos, which has like the symbol of an old television with antennas, and it's got a squiggly line through it. That's the IGTV videos. I unboxed it there, so you can find it there. That was before I started YouTube, so there's that. Okay, so yes, we are using the Tic Tac containers. This kit does not have the pre-cut labels, so I'm going to have to cut them all out manually, which is good because I can show you guys my system and how I do that. All right, so let's get into just chatting. Let's all just chat. How's everyone doing? I think I asked this already, but I'm genuinely curious. What is everyone working on right now? Are you participating in any events? If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say events, on YouTube, if you follow crafters on YouTube or Instagram, a lot of people do events around diamond painting every year. There's a crap ton of events happening right now, and you can participate by either posting on Instagram or on Facebook using the hashtag of said event, and there's prizes on some occasions. Sometimes there's not. Sometimes it's just for fun. I always do them just for fun. I honestly just started doing them, and the reason being is because I never had canvases to do the events with, and now I have too many canvases. If you guys are interested in a video of seeing all my canvases, I don't have a crazy amount. Like, it's like just, it's probably around 20. So it's not like a crazy amount of canvases in my stash. But if you guys want to see it, let me know. Let me know if you're interested in those kinds of videos. And yeah, so those are basically what events are. So, let's talk about how I'm doing this right now, because a lot of people have different methods of kitting up their diamond paintings. I like to cut the strips out like this. Also, fair warning, there might be a little bit of silence as I'm doing this, because I'm concentrating not to cut too far into the strip and then cut off part of the DMC code. So yeah, I'm sure people do this different ways, but this is my way, and I will gladly show you how I do it. So there, I have my 2 labels cut out. Right now, I'm just leaving the number on it so I know what Actually, I don't have to do that. I could cut the numbers off. Yeah, we'll actually do that. We'll do that. We don't need those numbers because the bags aren't labeled by numbers. They're labeled by DMC code. Depending on what company you're working from, they'll label their drill bags different. I know Dreamer Designs puts everything in number order, so this could come in handy, this code on the side. But Diamond Art Club goes in weight order, so like the heaviest or the most drills are first, and then the least amount of drills are second. So yeah, so I really don't need these numbers. I'm so used to working on my Dreamer Designs canvas because I worked on that for too long yesterday. Ooh, cutting off parts of the symbol. I don't want to do that. So yeah, this is how I do it. I'll show you in a second. Okay, so I'm actually going to do something a little bit differently this time than what I normally do. I'm going to put the stickers onto my containers first, and then put the drills in the containers after that. I don't know, I just feel like that's a little easier. So I just peel back, if I can get it. Please hold, this might be a second. Okay, that wasn't too long. So I peel back the yellow backing, and I just snip, and that's it. That's all I do. I don't even know if you saw me do that. I apologize. But that's all I do. I just snip it off. I put it on, and that's it. It's, you know, everyone has a different way of doing it. This might not work for you. It works for me. It's just easy. It's easy for me to do it. Okay, so enough about bullshit. I mean, I spew bullshit, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. But, today was hectic in itself. This whole month was hectic, but today was also stupid busy. So I work in a hair salon as a shampoo assistant, and the other assistant is away on a 3-week vacation. So I have to work 8 hours a day washing hair, you know, in a hair salon, which isn't terrible. It's actually a pretty easy job. But it's a long day, so a long day of washing hair and cleaning up and wiping things down and sweeping the floor all day and doing just all that over and over and over again. So I worked from 10 to 6 o'clock today, and then I saw something on, I don't even know what I was looking at. For some reason, I was looking up carnivals. I don't really know what possessed me to do that, but I was. And I came across a carnival happening tonight at the mall that's like 2 minutes away from where I work. So I was like, ooh, that'd be something interesting to do on this 92-degree hot day. That would be a totally smart idea to do. So I texted my boyfriend, Jay, and he was like, yeah, let's do that tonight. Why not? So we did. As soon as I got off of work, we went to the carnival, and it was so hot today. It was probably around 92, 93 degrees today. I don't remember the last time it's gotten that hot here at all. It was very warm. It was very, very warm out. And we're kind of just standing around. We're like, okay, what do we do? We're at this carnival. But it was more than like your average carnival. There was like a roller coaster, and there was one of those claw arms that spins and swings and takes you upside down. So we're like, okay, this is kind of extra. This is a very extra carnival we're looking at right now. So the first thing we did was get food. And I recently started Weight Watchers. Oh my gosh, flying Tic Tac containers. I recently started Weight Watchers because I am eating way too much, and I don't exercise enough to be eating that way. And the reason I'm eating that way is because my boyfriend's stomach is a black hole. I don't think that boy ever stops eating, ever. And it's not like he's still growing. He's 21 years old. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. How long do boys grow for? Because I would like to know. This man eats like a garbage can. Like he's like a human garbage can. He'll just shovel food into his mouth and like a shit ton of, like, I don't even know how to describe it properly. It'll be, he could shovel 2 bagels, a hot dog, a piece of cake, and a handful of cashews or peanuts. I don't know, I'm making things up. And he'll still be starving, or he'll say he's starving. And he's got stomach issues, so it's just funny that he eats that way when his stomach is really effed up. I don't know why. I don't know why he does that to himself. When I first met him, he was throwing up a lot because he would overeat and you know, puke it up. A little TMI, but I'm sorry. But but he eats too much. And because of that, I am now eating too much. And let me tell you, this man does not gain weight. He stays the same weight no matter what he eats, and I hate him for it. I don't understand. But he's got like this, he's got ADHD, so he's super hyperactive. His metabolism's like super, super fast. So he can get away with it. I cannot. I'm on birth control, which, yeah, if you're on birth control, you know that makes you retain a ridiculous amount of fluid in your body. So, and I didn't really start gaining weight like this until I started birth control. So that's interesting to me. Anyway, yes, I'm on Weight Watchers, and we're at a carnival full of greasy, disgusting food. Now, I didn't eat today. I have about 30 points a day that I can use, and I still had 26 left. So I said, you know what? Screw it. We are going to eat. I'm going to eat like a pig, because for 3 days I've been on a serious calorie deficit, like just serious. I'm taking in less than 900 calories a day, but I'm eating more healthy things, which is the point of Weight Watchers. They want you to eat more healthy food, but still gain, have the nutrients you need. So I ate like crap today. I had a corn dog, and then I had 3 chicken tenders, and that's actually not terrible. It's really not that bad, but I am considering it crap because it's not what I've been eating the past 3 days. And it was delicious. And I still managed to have points left over for tonight, so that's great. So if I wanted to have like a little handful of pistachios, I can do that. And I'm naming pistachios because I'm kind of craving them right now. So yes, we were at the carnival. I ate like crap for the first time in 3 days, which is not a long time to go without eating carbs of any kind or fried food, but for me it is. Especially with how I'm living now with this man that eats just garbage day in and day out and doesn't gain a pound. So yeah. And then after that, we decided, okay, we're here. We might as well go on a few rides. So the way they had the ticket system set up, it was like, if you've ever been to a carnival, it usually takes a certain amount of tickets to get onto a ride. Admission to the carnival is free, but if you want to go on rides, you have to pay for tickets, which you then give to the ride attendant to ride that ride. So we ended up doing 20 tickets for $30. And we didn't really think that one through too much because we bought them for the both of us, and most of the rides were 5 tickets per person. So we went on 2 rides for $30. So we kind of felt like we were ripped off. But I am fine with not going on too many of the rides there, because after the first ride, I was pretty much done. And that's because I thought I was going to die on it. I thought I was going to fly off the ride. So we went on the claw ride, which is a spinning, like a pirate ship, except it spins and it goes upside down and your ass lifts up the seat, fully for a full 5 seconds, thinking you're going to fall out of the seat. Yeah, it wasn't fun. I am terrible with rides like that. Listen, I love me a good roller coaster. I can go on roller coasters all the time. But I was already anxious about this because it's a carnival ride. And I'm like, okay, but how safe really are carnival rides? I don't know. But I mean, everyone coming off was still alive. So I was like, okay, everyone's still alive, but I'm gonna be the one to fall out of this ride and die, because that would happen to me, and my anxiety is using this irrational thought to be like, yeah, you're gonna die on this ride. But listen, we went on this ride, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm not nervous. This is fine. It's going to be fine. I'm not going to die. The ride starts, right? and we're swinging and we're going up, and as soon as we get to the highest part of the ride where we're going upside down and my butt lifts entirely off the seat. Like, if those restraints weren't there, I would have fallen and splat on the ground like a frickin' ant. And it was so terrifying. I was like, oh my God, why is this scarier than any other roller coaster I've ever been on in my life? And I was very happy to get off that. And I was like, you know what? Maybe we don't do anything else. But we bought tickets, so we had to do one more thing. And the last one was actually fun. We went on this zero gravity spinner, which was fun. We experienced 0 G's for 2 minutes. But then we came off that ride feeling like we were going to puke because we were dizzy. So Carnival rides, I don't recommend. It was fun, though. We had a good time. But that was all today. That was what I did today. I just got home. I wanted to sit down and kit up this diamond painting forever. You guys don't understand how long I've waited to do this painting. I was trying to hold off on doing it because I really liked it and I wanted to hold on to it for a little bit. But it's time. I want to do it. I'm excited about doing it, and we're getting it up. So, yay! Very exciting. Okay, so what else has been going on? I have been doing a lot. I don't want to say of traveling because I'm not exactly traveling. I'm going upstate a lot. My boyfriend and I went to Lake George, which I think I talked about in my last Whip and Chat. I talked about that, and then in June, a few weeks ago, we went up to Phoenicia. If you don't know, I live in New York. So we went up to is it the Catskills? Listen, I don't know geography that well. I was never good at geography. We went up to Phoenicia, and we hung out there for a weekend. It was my birthday this month, so that happened. I turned 24, which for some reason, I'm having a midlife crisis at 24 years old. I couldn't tell you why. I think I'm dreading getting older for some reason. It's really bothering me, and I don't know why. I'm not old. I'm not old at all. So why am I like freaking out about it? It's because I feel like these next 6 years are going to hold a lot of changes for me. In the next year or so, I could be moving out. In the next few years, I could be getting married potentially. I could be having kids in the it freaks me out a little bit. Like, the changes that could happen. And I don't do very well with change. I have a very hard time with change, good or bad. Like, when I get a new job, it takes me a little bit to adjust to having a new job. It just does. Oh, there's a runaway drill in there. So yeah, so that happened. And I feel like my life is flat. Like, why am I feeling this way? I don't understand. Why am I feeling this way at 24? That my life is flashing before my eyes and I'm blinking and my life is disappearing. I don't know. I don't know why I'm feeling like that. But anyway. But also, on my birthday, because of course this had to happen on my birthday, you might have seen in the last few videos that I've done that I had my nails done. As you can see, they're not done anymore. And the reason for that is because this pinky nail here lifted almost entirely off the nail bed. Yeah, it is only attached by the cuticle. It's terrible. Thankfully, it doesn't hurt anymore. It's starting to grow out, and I've just been, like, progressively cutting it down so it doesn't get too long where I'm pulling it on other things and then potentially ripping the whole nail off. So what happened is I was doing my makeup for the first time in literally a year. I used to do makeup all the time. I'm actually a licensed makeup artist, fun fact, that I do nothing with. I do nothing with that license. Absolutely nothing. But I was doing my makeup for the first time in over a year, and I have these pull-out plastic drawers that are really not supposed to hold like 5 pounds of makeup palettes, but they do. And I was trying to pull out one of these little plastic drawers, and it fell off the hinge it was on. And then the drawers beneath it, the 3 drawers beneath it, also fell off because of the weight of the first one, causing just this domino effect. So I was like, oh god. So I'm putting the drawers back onto the hinges, and my pinky nail gets caught on the metal hinge, pulling it upward, and yeah, it's dislocating the sides here, like the side, the cuticles on the side from the skin, and it hurt very badly. And I didn't think I pulled the nail off, because I didn't exactly pull it completely off the cuticle. It was basically hanging on by a thread, because then when we went upstate to Phoenicia, I was outside doing yoga with my aunt and my boyfriend, and I had my arm behind my back, and it hurt my back because I'm so out of shape and just terrible. And my boyfriend comes behind me and says, "Let me crack your back." And he thrusts his arm out towards me, and his hand somehow rips the pinky nail up and completely off the skin. I don't know how he did it. I have no idea, but I never felt such pain in my life. And my pinky nail was throbbing. It ended up totally dislocating from the skin. And I had Band-Aids on it. I was using a Band-Aid when it first happened so it wouldn't get worse, but then I thought it was getting better because it didn't bother me anymore. So I had taken the Band-Aid off, and I shouldn't have done that because, yeah, the whole nail popped up. So it's gotten better, and I ended up having to take the nails off myself because I was nervous about going to get them done by my nail tech, because I had a feeling he would have been too rough. Because I actually got them done again after I had pulled it off the first time. This is taking me forever to do. I've just been talking and taking my sweet time doing this. But yeah. And that was the first time I had really gotten my nails done in a very, very long time. And they weren't cheap, so I was like, you know what? I don't care if my nail is fucked up right now. I'm getting another manicure. And I did. And that's when my nail totally popped off completely. Not completely, but enough where it was no longer attached to the sides of my skin. It's not attached here. So yeah, and now my nails look disgusting. I'm thinking about just getting press-ons and calling it a day because it's cheaper. I love how I feel with nails, but I don't want to risk hurting myself again like I did. They weren't even that long, so I really don't even know how it happened. But anyway, that happened, and then 2 weekends ago? Was it 2 weeks ago already? No. Was it this past weekend? Was it? I have no idea. It might have been this past weekend. Either this past weekend or 2 weekends ago, my boyfriend and I went to Six Flags with another couple friend of ours. And we had fun. We have season passes to Six Flags, so we'll be going a decent amount this summer. Plus, we want to go to Fright Fest in October. Halloween is also our anniversary, which, like, fills me with joy. I can't tell you how much having Halloween as me and my boyfriend's anniversary, like, makes me feel, because, like, amazing. It's just so, I never thought. But that's just when we started dating. We're not married or anything like that, obviously. But Halloween is my favorite time of year. I'm getting off topic, but it's good because I'm just rambling, and having things to talk about is nice. So yeah, we went to Six Flags with another couple friend of ours, and they're very nice. I very much enjoy them. I have to tell you, I'm not a big people person, and it's not because I don't want to be a people person. It's just, I don't know if you feel me on this, but I can't deal with the bullshit that people spew. I've unfortunately had a lot of crappy friends. I'm not saying that I was a perfect friend either, but everything's a two-way street, you know, and I've been manipulated a few times in friendships and treated very poorly, that I didn't realize at the time until the friendship was over how poorly I was treated. But yeah, so I just don't like dealing. I can't do it anymore. It drains me mentally, and I can't do it. So, but they are very nice. They are very nice. But one of my biggest pet peeves is, like, literally probably my only pet peeve ever that I have, is we make plans with someone. We set a certain time for us to do something. Okay, all right, we're going to head out. We're going to start driving to Six Flags at 7:30. We want to be on the road by 7:30. And they go, okay, yeah, no problem. And then we're waiting for them. We're all set to go. We're ready to go. We're ready to go at 7 to be on the road. And they're not ready yet. Or his friend's girlfriend is not ready yet. And we're like, okay, how long do you think they're gonna take? And they're like, oh, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And it's already like 7:20. And we're like, okay, that's fine. They didn't come out of the house until almost 8 o'clock. And I hadn't had my coffee yet, so I was kind of peeved. I was kind of annoyed. I was like, we said we'd be on the road by 7:30, and it's 8 o'clock, and we're gonna hit traffic now. And we did. We hit traffic, which I knew would happen because we didn't leave at the right time. And yeah, there was just a lot of that on the trip where I was like, listen, we said we were gonna do something at this time, and now we're waiting for you. We also ordered pizza to our hotel at one point, and it came at 9 o'clock, so we ate pretty late. And they said they were gonna come over and have the pizza with us, and if we could wait for them to eat the pizza. And I was like, oh, I'm missing a drill container. I need one more drill container. Where'd it go? I thought I had it. Oh, I'm out of my mind. It's in front of my face. I'm obviously tired. I couldn't see the extra Tic Tac container in front of me. So we're sitting there with the pizza, waiting for them to come over to our hotel room. So we're waiting to eat the pizza. I'm starving. I hadn't had anything to eat since we had gotten to the park. And I'm like, we waited about 10 minutes for them to show up. They're like, oh, we'll be over, we're coming over right now. 10 minutes later, they're still not at our hotel room. And I'm like, what's going on? Can we eat? What are they doing? And so my boyfriend, Jay, he tries to text his friend. He's not answering. And then he says something like, oh, she's on a phone call, you know, we'll be over as soon as we can. We'll be over to your hotel room as soon as we can. We waited a half hour for them to show up at our door. And by the 10-minute mark, I was already eating. I was like, I'm not waiting for them. I don't know how long it's going to take them to come over. I know they want to eat with us, but I can't wait to eat. And my boyfriend was like, yeah, I can't either. So we had already finished our pizza by the time they showed up at our door. So I'm just saying, I just was, they're very nice, but I couldn't. Sorry, I had to drink a little bit of my iced tea. Okay, so it's been 36 minutes and we have all our labels on our Tic Tac containers. So if you've stuck with me this long, I appreciate you. So what I usually do now is I cut the bags up and separate them by DMC number. So all the 200s I'll have in one pile, all the 300s, 400s, etc. You get the gist. I'm going to do my best to time-lapse through this because my time-lapse for some reason on iMovie doesn't go that fast. So I'm going to do my best. Maybe it's because I'm slow, so the time-lapse doesn't go that fast. We'll see. I'm sorry. If you're sitting here watching this time-lapse for like 10 minutes, I apologize. But I just don't want you sitting here while I'm doing this for like 2 hours. So, alright. So I'm going to time-lapse through this. I'm just going to cut them all up and finish kitting this up. And I will see you guys in a second. So, I don't know what happened. First my phone died, and then I was like, okay, that's fine, it's whatever, it's probably better that that happened anyway. And I didn't realize until I was a good way into kitting up this kit, but it's fine, it's probably better that way anyway. And then, as I was filming, again, my phone crashed, and I lost all that footage that I just took. Luckily, I didn't film too much. It was probably only 2 minutes worth. But that was weird. And we're gonna try it again. So, time-lapse commence again. right, so with some minor technical difficulties, we are finally kit up. Yay! I'm so excited. So real quick before I end the video and say my goodbyes, I just want to show you all how I store my extra beads that I'm not using or that don't fit in the Tic Tac case. So I leave all of my drills in the bags that they come with. I used to put them all in baggies. That took me like 2 hours to kit up doing that. 2 to 3 hours kitting up a painting this size, labeling bags, and putting all of the extra drills in those Ziploc baggies. Doing it this way is so much easier. So all the drills that I don't open, I put in the back here, and then all of the drills that I did open that went in the cases, I just tape up and stick sort of kind of in DMC order. It's not really at the moment, but it sort of is. And that's how I do it, just because it saves me a lot of time doing it that way. And that is it. We are kit up. We are all set to start The Old Shoe House by Dominic Davison for Happy Drill and Travel with Diamonds. I'm so excited to work on this canvas. I've been wanting to work on this canvas forever. But with that being said, I think that is it for me today. Thank you so much for those who stuck around this long. Hopefully that time lapse wasn't too terrible, and I don't know, and that air conditioner fan is still whirling up there. Oh my gosh, it's mad at me for filming tonight. But if you enjoyed, I highly suggest hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. So these whip and chats will kind of be few and far between, as I'm still trying to get used to talking for long periods of time. I'm already starting to exhaust myself. It's getting to the point in the whip and chat, thank goodness that we're done, that I'm starting to feel drained from needing to, you know, to talk so much. I've mentioned this before, but I'm not usually a talker at all. So this is very much outside of my comfort zone. But I do feel like I'm getting better at it. I'm not perfect at it yet. I probably never will be, but I'm glad that I'm making progress with it. But I really have to be in like the headspace to film a whip and chat like this. If I don't have the mental energy to sit and do something like this, I won't do it. It's a lot for me. For some people, it's like, yeah, I'll sit down and do a whip and chat. Why not? I could talk for hours, but I'm not one of those people, unfortunately. But yeah, I will try my very, very best to get these out every once in a while. I know people really enjoy them, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed my ramblings, and I will leave it at that. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, for being here, for supporting with your comments and your kind words. It means a lot to me. And as always, please continue to spread positivity and creativity in your everyday lives. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!